Welcome to episode 9. It's a lovely winter day, and we're messing with the steering wheel today. We got some parts in, and problem is we got a broken bolt. And the reason we're replacing the steering wheel is because if you look at the bottom of this, it's starting to crack on some of the supports. So it's kind of a safety thing, but also it'll look a little neater than the plastic one. So we're gonna have to drill this out some, and then we'll probably heat that with a torch and get a screw extractor in there, easy out. See if we can get it that way. If not, we might have to drill it oversized and then just tap it for a new bolt. But we should have all the stuff to do that here, so either which way, we should be able to get it to work. So I'll do some drilling and get back to you. Well, we got it drilled out, and threads for this are tapped in there. So now we can put the bolt back in. It's threaded in more than that, but just showing you what we got so far. So on the stock steering wheel, there's splines in there, and that sits in like this. But I got a steering adapter that was for a golf cart, but the spline portion is too large. So what I'm thinking of doing is, since the steering wheel is messed up already, well, part of the steering wheel is messed up, the supports for that are cracked. So what I'm thinking of doing is take this and use the spline portion that this actually fits directly over that. So cut this, use it as an adapter from this to this, and then I will drill 2 holes into this, tap it, and then put a bolt in each side of that. And then with that cut off, this will slide onto there, and then we can bolt the new steering wheel on. It's kind of a roundabout way of doing it, not the way I wanted to do it, but I can't just use this because it's too big. The tolerances are wrong. So I thought about putting a spacer in between the two, and then welding a washer along the bottom of this to hold it. But I think my second option would be the sturdier of the two, and it will lift the steering wheel up a little bit to get it away from your knees and stuff like that hitting. So we're gonna take this and just cut the plastic part, and once I get that set up, I'll bring you back out and show you where we're at. All right, so we got that cut off, and I think what I'm gonna do is go this way, and then with the adapter like that, I'll be able to bolt the steering wheel up onto that. I think that'll work decent, and if I need to, I can always flip this around and do it that way, because I think it gets better engagement on the, well, maybe not. Oh, it's just a lip on there. Okay, so I'll probably cut that lip off because the actual spline part is down further. And then that will sit flush. And then for that, I can drill holes on the side. I thought about putting bolts through here and here and then drill into this, but the problem is it transitions from metal to plastic. So I think I'm going to be better off drilling in through the side and tap it and put a bolt in, and that way the threads for the tap will eventually go into the metal part of this adapter, whereas if I tried to do it this way with the bolts going down through, it would it'd be like split in between. It'd be like half into the plastic, half into the metal, and that probably wouldn't hold up too well in the long run. So I'll do a little bit more tweaking on this, and we'll get it where I need it, and then I'll bring you back to show you how it came out. Got the adapter on, steering wheel. I'll have to cut these a little bit shorter, but I might just pick up some shorter hardware. And then it's got the through bolt down through the top going into the shaft. I still got to wire up this rear light, and then we can start ripping around on this thing again. It's a pretty good day for it. Might as well make the most of it. Alright, got our wiring done. So we got front light on switch 1. We got rear light on switch 2. Got our fire extinguisher on the back. And the steering wheel installed. So let's try. This is a super cold start because this thing has not been run at all yet today. So we'll see how it does. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, we got it running. installed it. Alright, let's try that again. Trying to use the snowmobile trails as testing grounds for this thing, but off to the sides of it, the snow, there's drainage ruts and skidder trails and all kinds of other stuff, so that's what we just fell into off the side here. So give me a second, I'll see if we can get out of this.